Tonight, stolen identity, what you need to know, and what you can do to protect yourself.
And thanks again for joining us for this special broadcast. If you think identity theft can't happen to you, you are dead wrong. Take a look at these numbers. According to the Federal Trade Commission, 10 million people a year, about 27,000 people a day, that adds up to 19 people every minute, are the victims of identity theft. And it's happening all the time. Just today, we heard that nearly 10,000 Social Security numbers were stolen from Stanford University computers 2 weeks ago. Also this month, account information for almost 110,000 Bank of America and Wachovia customers also may have been stolen. And here at Time Warner, tapes holding personal information on as many as 600,000 current and former employees vanished during shipping. When crooks start using your name, your Social Security number, your credit card numbers, your life becomes a nightmare. You may want to grab a pen and some paper because tonight we're going to give you some information you need to protect yourself and your family, and if it's too late, what you need to do to get your identity back. A panel of experts is with me tonight. Most of them have been victims themselves. They'll be answering your questions. You can call us at 1-800-304-3638. That number once again, 1-800-304-3638. Or you can send us an email at idtheft@cnn.com. Once again, idtheft@cnn.com. First, though, a dramatic demonstration of just how easy it is to steal and sell personal information from technology correspondent Daniel Seberg.
Here's a thief that says he has a Citibank credit card or checking account, and he wants to be paid via WU, which is Western Union, to make a deal. And if you want to make a deal with him, message him.
Dan Clements of Card Cops doesn't carry a badge or a gun, but he's on patrol in cyberspace, in virtual black markets, where thieves buy, sell, and barter personal information in underground chat rooms. The format is called IRC, or Internet Relay Chat, a low-frequency hum in the World Wide Web. Think of it as the Internet equivalent of CB radio.
This is just a guy posting that he's hacked into a checking account with a $2,100 balance, and he's X'd out the numbers. He's proving he has access to it, and he wants to trade for some type of tool or ware, and he wants to split the money on this account.
So this is somebody's checking account just waiting to be robbed?
Yes. Yeah, and he's looking for help. He's looking for an accomplice.
It's a live look at identity theft, chit-chat among con artists, happening in real time. If you've heard about personal data being stolen, a lot of it ends up here.
This is what they call a gold profile. This is all the information on this lady. We have her email address, eBay account, PayPal account. We have her first name, last name. We have her address, phone. We even have her Social Security number. We have her MNN, which is mother's maiden name. If the thief has this information, he can absolutely rip this lady's identity off in seconds.
Dan, help me understand this ID thief community, or black market, if you will. Each of those names down the right-hand side there, they're actual people in this sort of virtual world trading all of this very real data in real time.
That is correct. And these people in the chat room, they're usually in Europe, and they're trading credit cards and identities. They're swapping out different types of wares and tools so they can commit crimes. But they're real. They're doing this right now.
Clements doesn't have the means to track down the criminals, but he earns his living by spreading the word. His team alerts law enforcement, credit card associations, and merchants, many of whom pay for his information. And he even notifies consumers whenever they spot a crime in the making.
Hello, Nestor. My name is Dan Clements with Card Cops, and I'm investigating some fraud on your MasterCard ending in 1992.
A man named Nestor's entire personal profile is posted. We have no trouble calling him since, well, we have his home number.
How do you feel knowing that all of this personal information of yours is in this chat room where anybody could come across it and buy and sell it? How does that make you feel?
Oh my God, so it's in a chat room?
Yeah.
Well, no wonder, because at this moment I'm still getting charges even from Spain, Italy.
Does it scare you that this is happening?
Well, it does, yeah.
Is it too late for Nestor now that this information is out there, Dan?
Well, it's too late in one regard, but Nestor, you can put a fraud alert on your credit file.
Well, I did that.
Oh, you did that. That's good.
A little later, Clements gets a private communication.
So, Danny, somebody's messaging you right now
Right.
on here?
Yeah, they're sending me an instant message, and let's see what they have to say.
What do they often want?
This particular gentleman is offering credit cards with CVV2, full info, and PayPal. So he has those available, and he wants to either sell them to me or trade them to me.
A whole new meaning to the phrase online shopping. Price tags on your priceless information. Bought and sold in a marketplace right under our noses.
CNN's Daniel Seberg and cybersecurity expert Dan Clements join us now from Los Angeles. Welcome. Daniel, how easy is it for these guys to get their hands on this information? We just got a sense of it in the chat room. And who are these guys who are stealing our identities?
Well, there's a whole range of different profiles of the type of person who is getting this information. It could be a kid operating out of his bedroom, simply getting this information transacted online. There's a whole underground community that's able to get this information. It's bought and sold, and it really is a valuable commodity, your personal data.
Dan, you made it look so easy to go into one of those chat rooms. For those of us that aren't as facile as you are, how easy is it to crack it?
Well, it takes a few years to season what they call a nickname or an alias. So we have these names, and nobody really knows who we are. But we've been watching these rooms for about 4 years now. So it's not easy to get in, but once you're in, like in the room we're in right this very minute, there's 300 people in there trading credit cards and full information.
And you're going to be monitoring that tonight during the show, right, Dan?
Yeah, we can't overstate, Paula, how often this is happening. This is happening all day and all night, and we are in here right now with about 600 or so just in this one room where all of this is happening, and we're going to be monitoring it throughout the hour.
Mind-boggling. Daniel Seberg, Dan Clements, I want you to hang with us all night because we want to check to see what you are hearing as you monitor that.
Yeah, we've been monitoring this chat room for the last little while here, and we've got a really good example of what is being bought and sold in real time. What we've got here, basically, and we're going to try and shield as much information as we can here. This is very sensitive. It's tough to do this in real time in a live situation. What we've got here is a gentleman by the name, we'll call him Jeff, his personal credit card information, PIN number, the security number that's also on your credit card, all of that is being offered if you will join him in another room. Now, Dan, does he want something in exchange for all of this?
Of course, he wants money for this particular account. And because it has the PIN number, it's extremely valuable. It's cash. They will create a fake credit card and go to an ATM and withdraw all of his money.
That is absolutely amazing. And this is something that is happening, like he's saying, once every 19 minutes or so. What kind of money are we talking about here, Daniel and Dan?
Well, it's going to depend on how much money this gentleman has in his checking account.
And the more he's got, the more valuable he is as a target, right?
Right, absolutely.
Right.
Those numbers add up. As we mentioned throughout the evening, there are 10 million victims of identity theft each year. We quickly go back to Los Angeles right now, where Daniel Seberg is standing by, along with Dan Clements. They have access to a chat room where they know that the bad guys have stolen information that's being traded even as this program has been on the air. What have you found out?
Paula, this is very scary. We have found really the gold mine for any ID thief out there. Just to bring this home for people, we've been monitoring this chat room where only certain people can get in, basically, and Dan Clements is one of them, where these thieves are buying and selling this information in real time. What we've come across here is a gentleman we'll call Ron, and basically we have all of his personal information. Everything from his phone number, his address, his social security number, his mother's maiden name, driver's license. It popped up in here in seconds. And basically, his identity could already be compromised. And Dan, I mean, how significant is this, really?
Well, 600 people have access to this in the last 5 minutes. So this gentleman is in big-time trouble.
And part of the issue here, Paula, is that a lot of these types of chat rooms, the participants in them are offshore. They're in Europe. It's basically prime time for them right now. They're up in sort of the wee hours of the morning. They're in there trading this information. It's happening very quickly all the time. I mean, just in the last 45 minutes or so that we've been live during the show, we've seen countless examples of people's information being basically bought and sold without them ever knowing.
And once you begin to focus in on how much of that has happened during an hour, you can begin to understand the enormity of this problem. Billions of dollars of fraud conducted this way.